All right, welcome to the January newsletter, Golf Shop Edition. This month we're going to focus on a couple things you can do within your practice this year throughout the winter months here in the simulators, and looking at some of the detailed information that's provided after each golf shot on the simulators and how that can benefit you. Before we go too far, a couple reminders: we will have the golf calendar of events. Very excited about that for 2021. Should resemble a calendar more consistent pre-COVID. So we will put that together and have that marketed out first part of February is our anticipation. So we're excited about that. Keep an eye out for that. And without any further ado, we've had a few questions as to what the information that is provided on each golf shot for the simulator and how that's going to benefit us. Before we go too far into that, just wanted to identify one thing. We have a lot of feedback from cameras that are on the simulator, and people have a really deep understanding now that they don't always hit the golf ball in the center of the face, and they're not fully understanding why. One of the biggest things and results, the results and mishits, is when we're lining up, we don't actually have that golf ball in the center of the face at address. So that's one of the key focuses that I've had in a lot of my lessons lately, and one of the key things I implement in my own golf game is making sure that when I address the golf ball pre-swing, I put that golf ball right in the middle of the face. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a golf shot really quick, and then we're going to take a look at some of that data and how it might help you working through your game this winter. Again, I got a target out there. My main focus is just put that ball right in the center of the club face to give myself the best chance to hit a solid shot. Okay, got the golf ball out there. It's going to give us some more information, and we're going to take a look at that here really quick. So one of the first pieces of information that's the feedback that comes back to us from hitting a golf shot is an actual live video of how you came through at impact. So we have the club face here paused right at impact, and you can see that in relation to where that golf ball was struck on the face, it was just slightly out there on the toe. That golf shot's actually going to result in a little bit of a draw or a pull, which is exactly what we saw. So the next thing of information, I'll have some graph and some numbers. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so now that we've hit our golf shot, we've seen our video and where we've actually impacted on the club face, we actually have a couple of things now we can look at, and one is the path of where that ball went. Started out just a little right of center and then curved off our path and went left of our target. Well, there's a reason for that. So a couple of numbers we want to focus in on are how well did I hit it? We know we hit it off the toe. So our club head speed was 87.5. My ball speed was 121. That number equates to my smash factor of 1.38. So the amount of energy that was transferred from the club head to the ball was a factor of 1.38, okay? With the driver, from a simple terms, if you had 100-mile-an-hour club head speed and your ball speed was 150, your smash factor would be 1.5. So it's 1.5 times the club head speed. So how that equates to a golf shot, we know my ball went left of the target. Well, that's because when I'm looking at my inside-out swing and my club face, those two numbers were a little bit further apart, which promoted or produced a shot that had a greater arc to it off of my center line. So if I were to hit my path of the club face, if it were 0-0 right on line and my club face was 0-0 dead square, I would see a very perfectly straight golf shot. Well, it's rare for us to do that. We have to anticipate that we're going to have some sort of movement, either left to right or right to left. I had more of an extreme inside-out club path direction with a slightly closed club face, hit the ball off the toe, as we know, which produces a golf shot to the left of our target. So a couple of those really important numbers that we're looking at, one would be the relation of our club head speed, ball speed. We're looking at our smash factor. The higher the number that smash factor is, the better we struck that golf ball. Then lastly, what we really want to have working in our program for this winter is making sure that we try to get our swing path and our club face, those two numbers, as tight as possible, as close to 0 and as close to one another as you possibly can. That'll produce your straightest, most accurate golf shots. So I hope this helps you out. Hope to see you in here in the simulators soon, and let's look forward to a great 2021.